A growing number of studies using a variety of multivariate statistics have begun to conclude that father love is occasionally the sole significant predictor of specific child outcomes, after removing the influence of mother love. Studies in this category tend to deal most often with one or more of the following three issues among children, adolescents, and young adults. A. Personality and psychological adjustment problems, Barnett, Marshall, and Pleck, 1992, and many more. B. Conduct and delinquency problems, Kroupa, 1988, and C. Substance abuse, Brook, Whiteman, and Gordon, 1981, and more. Cole and McPherson, 1993, for example, concluded from their sub-analysis of 107 adolescents and parents that father-child conflict but not mother-child conflict, each controlling for the other, was positively associated with adolescent depressive symptoms. Moreover, father-adolescent cohesion was positively associated with the absence of adolescent depressive symptoms. These results are consistent with Barrera and Garrison-Jones, 1992, conclusion that adolescents' satisfaction with paternal support was related to adolescent depression, whereas maternal support was not. A similar study by Barnett et al. 1992 was conducted among 285 married adult sons with two living parents. When measures of the quality of both mother-son and father-son relationships were entered simultaneously into a regression equation, only the father-son relationship was significantly related to adult son's psychological distress, a summed measure of anxiety and depression. In a sample of 70 middle to lower middle class adolescents, Forehand and Nasainen, 1993, assessed relations between school functioning, as evaluated by teachers, and youth's perceptions of parental, paternal and maternal acceptance rejection. Using stepwise multiple regression, the authors found that teachers' ratings of youth's social competence and conduct problems were associated with the adolescents' perceptions of paternal, but not maternal acceptance. A 6-year longitudinal study begun in 1981 by Brody, Moore, and Clay, 1994, showed that paternal, but not maternal, warmth had a significant long-term effect in shaping adolescents' attitudes in 1987 towards such social issues as marriage, divorce, sex roles, child support, welfare, and teenage childbearing. More specifically, the warmer fathers were, and the more adolescents were allowed to participate in family decision-making in 1981, the more adolescents internalized their parents' values over time as being their own. This relationship was true only for warm father-adolescent relationships. Warm mother-adolescent relationships had no significant effect on youth's later attitudes. Results from this study were based on 592 families participating in a nationally representative household survey of 11 to 16-year-old youths. Finally, Veneziano, 2000, found in a sample of 281 African American and European American families that only paternal warmth was significantly related to the European American youth's psychological adjustment when controlling for the influence of maternal warmth. Indeed, maternal warmth dropped from the regression model altogether. However, in the African American families, paternal as well as maternal warmth was significantly related to youth's psychological adjustment, making both independent and joint contributions.